And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Lakers in 5th.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Varejão's shot is good.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all, just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Here is Williams. Anderson Varejão making his last shot. Williams against Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Sacre. And again, no good by the Lakers. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Williams with the ball. Williams picks him up. Williams dishes to Varejão. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. The screen from Thompson. Williams passes to Jefferson. And there's the call on Jefferson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Smith checked in for Richard Jefferson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his first foul. Here's Williams. He has 5. Kicks it to Dellavedova. The Lakers with the rebound.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. What a performance so far tonight by Kevin Love. He had 16 points, 2 block shots, and 1 steal. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Shumpert following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Irving kicks to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. Kicks it out to Love. To the paint. Back to James. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Looking at some numbers for Kevin Love. Good season for him last year. He was around 16 points per last year. 9 rebounds and 2 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Yeah, you know, you want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. Don't lose ground. He definitely keeps them solid up front.
Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Shumpert. Outside, Russell, 6 on the shot clock. And he converts the layup. Russell's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off